Good morning, guys. Uh, Welcome. Today we're gonna. There is something here we call a resistor. I don't know whether you have ever come across a resistor. Anyway, it's morning here. I've just woken up. Let me see the time. It's 9, heading to 10. That's not important. That's not why I'm here. I'm in this part of Nairobi, Kenya, Kawa West, where I'm residing since I left India. And today we're gonna do something really good. But before that, maybe I should just, I don't have much of morning routine. Oh, come on. I've just taken bread. I took this tea, somebody shouting from outside, I think drunk, very early in the morning. Yeah, I took this tea. I think I need some more for this. So let's come with me. Come. And this is my vessel. Yeah, I prepared some tea here. Some tea. I'm alone here actually right now. Still single, not married. It's like, okay, interesting. Maybe I'm married to the gods. Who knows? Angels. So I'm gonna pour myself this morning. Let me tilt my camera so that you can see what I'm doing. A little bit. It's called black tea without sugar. Okay, I'm not exaggerating it. Let me put it down. This is Nairobi, Kenya. Well, I'm not a fan of bread. I don't actually like to take it, but sometimes I have to take it, especially white bread. In India, I never used to take it even. And here I'm taking it, I don't know why. Yeah, can you see me clearly, guys? Yeah, man. So, let's take tea with you. You have your breakfast at this time? Maybe yes, maybe not. Actually, nobody's here, utterly nobody. Okay, I'm just alone. That's great. That's why today I'm going to show you some good stuff. I don't know how many of you guys are curious, but have you ever resisted anything? What is the cause of resistance? So we are going to do some good video on Arduino, but we are going to use this thing. This thing is called resistance. It resists the flow of what? What does it resist? The flow of water? No, of course not. The flow of current. Okay, current is a flow of electrons. I don't want to be so technical because I realize that most people don't actually even like it. But what flows through here is what you are using at your home all the time. If it was to be blacked out, you might find it difficult. I'm using this to make a video, this smartphone, and it keeps popping in new messages, notifications. Sorry for that. Yeah, man. Looks like there's a crack in here. Let me see. No. The crack is on the wall. So, this thing makes you see electricity in your house. Without this, maybe you not have electricity because this thing regulates, cuts down the flow of current, and it's called a resistor. And how it's made, it might not be necessary, but you have to know the material is copper. It's called copper, okay? Copper is a material that conducts electricity. And we have the ceramic coating here. Inside, the material is there that resists. Actually, copper does not resist, it conducts. But there's some kind of impurities which I put here. Some electrons, some atoms, so that when the current flows, it slows it down to the capacity that is required. Oh, it's all normal in life, You have to have resistance in everything you do. Nothing really flows so smoothly, and there's a reason to that. It's a natural reason. And we have all kinds of terminologies like impedance and resistance means the same thing. We have reactance, you have inductance, like the volts when it flows through here. That means the current flows. We have reactance, the ratio at which it flows. We have impedance and we have resistance that resists the current and flows down. So I want to show you how to measure the resistance of this. This is a resistor, and with me here I have this instrument. This instrument is called a multimeter. Multimeter, actually it's even written here. I came with this instrument from India. Maybe in Kenya I will not be able to afford it. I'm not saying that with the kind of currency going on now, I don't think it will be affordable for me. This is a multimeter, and in this multimeter, this measures phase and DC. If I'm wrong, if I'm right, but we are not going to measure that. What we're going to measure is the resistance of this. We're gonna know how to measure the resistance so that we can use it in a project. So we have two wires here in the multimeter. I think if you go back on my videos, you find where I really did a total dismantle of this and showed you what it's made of inside and reassembled it in one of my videos. If you are watching me, you must be familiar with this. So I'm going to turn this thing to this lowest level, which is 200 ohms. And I want to measure this because I want to use this to do something on with Arduino, which I showed in the previous video. And one of this wire is inserted here. This thing is called COM, this port, and the other one is called ohms, omega. Greek symbol is there, omega, used to measure the currents, voltages, and so on. So let me try to be very creative. I'm going to measure this resistor. There are two of them that I want to measure, and I'm going to measure these two. You can see this is ceramic coatings on top of this, and inside there's doping, whatever you call it. Some impurities are there, the electrons are there, the atoms are there. So when the current will flow, it will knock those things here and reduce it. That's the technicality. Now, before I can proceed with this, I want to tell you in definition what is a resistor. Okay, a resistor is a passive two-terminal electrical component, and it doesn't make sense to somebody who have not read this in school. But anyhow, if you are keen, you understand what I'm telling you. That implements electrical resistance as a circuit element, which you are using all the time, even your phones, everywhere, your laptops, your house, everything. So you should really want to know what this is. In electronic circuits, resistors are used to reduce current flow. Yeah, as I told you, adjust signal levels, to divide voltages, bias active elements, and terminate transmission lines, among other uses. There are so many uses. That's what it does. So let's try to measure this when I take my cup of tea. It's like medicine. Take it plain, neat, without anything. You know what does tea does in our human body? It's a stimulant. It stimulates your central nervous system, and it's very useful. But for you, not for babies. A baby doesn't need this. The nervous system of a baby is so powerful and strong and efficient and quite fresh. And so now let's take this. Now I'm measuring the resistance of this so that I don't know actually what's the resistance of this. So I want to know what is the resistance. I think I'm being creative. I want to bend it here so that I can be able to hold it with these two wires of the multimeter. So I bend this one here. You can see what I'm doing. And I bend this one here. So now I bend these two. The next thing I'm going to do, I'm going to turn this to the lowest level, which is here, down here. This is the lowest level of this multimeter. Here now, let me turn it. Okay. You can see it's now giving readings. Yeah, this is the lowest 200 ohms. Now, it gives 1, it shows 1. Now, if it shows nothing, then we'll have to move it up from here to maybe 2000 ohms, like that, like kilo ohms and all stuff. So let's try. I want to see what is the resistance of this with this instrument. I don't know if I'll be able to show you this. Yeah, I think I have to be very creative here. I'm gonna bend this. This after all is a wire, so I don't expect it to be damaged. And I don't envisage a shock because my body can act as a earthing. It might take electrons from my body, you know, because you are made of electrons also. Let me catch this area in between here. I'm trying to push it, man. These things can be very hard sometimes to demonstrate. Oh, come on, these things. Oh, somebody somewhere is trying to push through a video. And I'm getting notification. I don't know what to do. Okay, now you see what I've done. I've held the two sides. And as you can see, it's indicating 1. It means it's below. I have to push it up. So I'm gonna now push this multimeter up stage by stage, point by point. Here is at the lowest level, and the lowest you can see is 200. So I'm going to push it to 2000. Now I pushed it to 2000. You see the next level, and you see what is showing. You see, I don't know, I have to read from here, 216 ohms. So this is approx 200 resistance ohm, considering other things like impedance, reactance, inductance, and all that stuff. We can't give the accurate, but that is 216, showing 216, and it's fluctuating in between. So this the resistance is a 200 ohm resistor. I've measured it. So now I know if I have to use something like this, I don't want to confuse you. This is an LED, light emitting diode. If this requires maybe like 200 ohm resistor for me to use it in a breadboard, something also looks like this is a breadboard, then this is a resistance resistor I use with this jumper wire. But I think that I have to show you another one. I have two of them. I have another one. You can see this one is a blue ceramic coating. The lead cappings here and carbon and the other impurities that are there, we don't know. Again, I have to be very creative here. Now I'm bending it, guys. Come on. Oh shit, it has gone down. I don't know where it went. Oh man, it just went down. Oh man, it's very demonic. I've lost it. And it's something so tiny, so I don't know why it has gone. Yeah, I'm lucky I got it. So just keyed it down. Okay, I'm trying to bend it so that I can be able to measure. Not deforming. This is a copper wire. This is a copper wire, I'm sure. Of course it's a copper wire. It's not even, I'm sure. It's a copper wire. Most of resistors are made, or resistors typically, I think, are made of this. So let me see this one. I'm measuring the resistance of this, and you can see it came right up 458. 150. It's fluctuating because it's not properly held here. Yeah, 458 resist. Again, it has gone down. But anyway, it keeps falling because if I put it down, you'll not be able to see. That's why I did it like this. Maybe I should bend it totally. I want to show you how to measure resistance if you have a multimeter. For those who don't know, who are taking this, or students who are studying electronics or electricals, and maybe they're absolute beginners, they don't know anything. Because those who already, no, I'm holding it in my hand, guys. I don't think it's a wise idea. Yeah. Of course, it can't kill me. It's not that powerful. Well, I measured it, and yeah, it's 460, 459 resistance. I don't know why it's becoming very complicated. I'm trying to show this in the manner that you can. It's very complicated here. Why it's behaving like this? Like some demons are there that are telling, "Come on, don't cooperate, don't work." You know, there are always demons in these things. Something that doesn't force, some resistive force. You know, in nature we have two forces. We have positive and negative forces that are, which keep the balance. Without these two, there'll be no balance. It again coming off. Crazy stuff. Anyway, let me hold it with my hand. I don't care if I get some voltages flowing through me, but I have to show you. You see now this is not accurate because my hand is also being measured. How can I do this here? So here it is, 458. Now, roughly 450. Like if you consider other things, you can say this resistor is a 450 ohm resistor. So I think I've shown you how to measure the resistance of a resistor. Okay, and if this couldn't work, if you could still show one, like now I'm showing one, I've taken it off, you see, I will still push it up to more, to like 2000. This is 200k. I'll push it to 200k, then push it to 400. But today it was not a lesson. It's not a lesson about multimeter. It's about measuring the resistance. So I don't want to confuse you. Yeah, man. I'm still enjoying my tea. The main reason why I'm showing you this is because I'm going to use these resistors to do analog read in Arduino, analog and digital. I don't know whether you know the difference. If you are an absolute beginner, then maybe you don't know. Analog signals and digital signals, zeros and ones are digitals. Analog is the normal, that flows. There's no conversion there. We're going to talk about it anyway. And we are also going to use this one. I'm going to talk about the diode, LED, also light emitting diode. And before I can do this experiment, so that when I'm doing it, you actually know what I'm doing. And I'm going to use other things like breadboard. I don't want to talk about that now. Yeah, maybe I could do it all now, but I think it's a good idea that I keep separate things so separate. Yeah, guys, thanks for watching this video. So I know that today you have learned on how to measure the resistance. So I go by the name Victoria, so I forgot to tell you in YouTube. And please subscribe to my channel. Road to 2K. It's a very old one, over 1 year actually. And I have a lazy audience. People sometimes don't watch, even others unsubscribe. That's what beats me. Thanks for watching, guys. Please stay tuned. I'll bring you very good stuff. And yeah, it's about my life right now. This is where I live. And I'm using this thing to light my face up. You see, if I take it off, you can not even see me. Yeah, I don't know which one is better. You can tell me in the comment below. I remember when I was in India, when I was showing these videos and I was using this light, then Indians, they called it Gora. That this is not you, because here you're looking more brown. You're dark. No, I was using this light to light up my face. Some people, when they are trying to be naughty, of course, if I do like this now, this is the black man himself. I look good. I love my color, the way I look. It's not important. I love it this way, but some people love it this way. I'm being funny anyway. So guys, stay tuned. Watch my channel. Today I'm here. This place where I live. Even some of you might be asking, what do I do? Yeah, I've been trying to design websites, but the company that was supposed to take it up, I think it's run bankrupt. I don't have money. Well, no problems. Yeah, we'll sell them to others who want them. Okay, guys, bye for watching. Please stay tuned. Next time I'll bring you something really interesting, but I'm going to talk about LED. And I'm going to talk about this also. This is a potentiometer, variable resistor potentiometer, which acts as a switch. It's a switch button. Potentiometer. These are names given. Very English name, complicated. I don't know in Swahili what name you call it, my mother tongue. But you call it potentiometer, and it has around 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 teeth. And I'm gonna use it to perform. I did this already. If you go and watch my videos, we have done the logic gates. You will see them. Yeah, man. So this is all for today. See you in the next one. Bye. Please subscribe to my channel and tell me what kind of videos you like. Of course, I told you this is a technical video. I'm not gonna give you something outside the technical. And like vlogging or stuff like that, but I'm planning to do one like that very soon in another channel. So I have 2 channels, but this one is the one that is active right now. Bye from me. Please stay tuned, subscribe, and let's enjoy. Bye from Kenya, Nairobi. Bye.